Right, so we are currently in the Mystic Lake, just west of Covenant, and we're going to be exploring the compound. Now, many of us may be familiar with this through previous playthroughs, but let me give you a little memory jog. Not like Dima's memories, we're completely avoiding that. No one needs to go through that. Let's get the key off Manny here, who I have politely asked for. I think I must have killed him ages ago. See, this is built on an old playthrough, so there's a chance I was here at some point. But there's plenty of subject tapes. There's 3 of them. I'm going to show you where to find all of them. Obviously, this was used to rat out synths. So you can have we listen in the background. Subject 12, where am I? And Dr. Patricia is asking how the subject's vitals are. And Blythe here is obviously helping along. You can also find plenty of posters dotted around the place. This chain door we will visit later on. That's how you exit. So it's one loop of a dungeon. Now, when you enter this first section, I'm actually busy reading the voice line here. Subject, answer the questions quickly and with what first comes to mind. You are approached by so she's going through the safe test then. Fusion core you can pick up. There's also a few bags of cement dotted around here. And if you walk on around the back... Is that a flamingo? That is a flamingo. Cool. Anything else under here? No. Yeah. There's a Braxo cleaner and a few other things dotting about here. And if we want the second tape, you can find it up here. Unlock with the key. And it can be found over here. Subject 12, testing. Well, have we play of it as well? May as well. Might read this one. Please, I got a kid. So you can see that do you want another treatment? Oh. No. It says subject 12. So again, congratulations, you made it onto the baseball team. Which position do you prefer? I remember seeing that. He's eating noodles. Caught in the act. We've got this changes colour every time I was here. It was blue, it was black one time. It's a neat wee thing to point out. And then we've got another office terminal. I don't know, they got the funny helmets. I saw a picture when I was a kid. This is the 3rd tape, by the way, the debrief. Do synths even know the rules of baseball? No, please, I'm not a just let me go. Just answer the questions. Congratulations, you made it onto the baseball team. Which position do you prefer? I forget what it actually led to when you were doing Fallout. Was it Fallout 3 it's in? So that seems to be the end of that there. Yeah, a few more posters as well. And then we've got wee novice toolbox. So we can read the office terminal as well. The last question from Blythe. I know this sounds insane, but do we need to ask the last question? Without the limiter of multiple choices, the answer will admittedly be more varied, and so the psychological reaction will be different, but maybe it is a core part of the experience. We're seeing marginal improvement of the test's accuracy. To be candid, the improvement is within margin of error. Perhaps we should consider something more drastic. Red herring. For what it's worth, I agree with you. Question 4 was always Montgomery's baby. And then another one, I think question 4 is a red herring. We do not have a monopoly on detecting synths. In the Commonwealth, people trip up infiltrators all the time based off their imperfect behaviour and memory. It is indisputable that the baseball question introduces abnormal results. But I think at the heart of this is not a psychological trigger, instead a defect in memory. So if we pin all our hopes in question 4, then it's just one wetware update later and we're back to square one. I know you dismiss my insistence that question 3 is the key, but if we have more sophisticated monitoring of our subjects, EKG, pupil dilation, response time, the subliminal data would speak volumes. Synths are incapable of true feeling, so again, question 3. Montgomery then says, Chambers surely has to see losing Montgomery as a mistake. I don't care if Confident is lacking medical assistance. Our limiting factor isn't the stream of test subjects going through Covenant, it's our acquisition rate of test negatives and our research bandwidth. Montgomery is far more important here than giving scavers checkups. Can you please talk to Chambers about this? So obviously there was a wee bit of infighting and a bit of a thing regarding the question of the baseball team. So we'll play this again. Confidence in subject 12 is high. Any progress in question 3? Now we can exit here back into the main room. The EKG shows nothing unexpected. Answers are too damn predictable. Also, when you're going back, if you want to activate the catwalk, might make things a wee bit easier. And Roslyn Chambers is obviously still talking about that question from earlier. The data is fascinating. Why does baseball have the highest degree of correlation, even more than question 8? So obviously they're really settling in on the baseball question. Unchaining that, we can go back, obviously, to the start here. Our methodology was exhaustive. His answers to baseball and childbirth were fascinating. Once you enter here, you'll obviously meet Chambers, of course. But ignoring her, all these are master locks, except you can use the terminal and lock it. And you can find Amelia Stockton in here. Next up, we've got steamer trunk. We've got plenty of items scattered around here that you can pick up in her lab, as well as a bottle cap mine and the chemistry station. And of course, if you're progressing through this, you can talk to Chambers and go through all the loveliness of that before backing out and then looping yourself background, exiting again out of the sewer. So I hope you learned a lot through this episode. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Shout out to all my channel members and see you in the next one. Bye bye.